Hey everybody, Ariana from Ariana's Little Blessings Nursery here. Today I'm doing a quick video on how I root the hair on my reborns. I am by no means perfect at this. I'm just practice like everybody else does. Some people catch on to it, some don't. But this is a head that I am so extremely proud of. Mainly because this is what I've really been shooting for the entire time I've rooted reborns, and I was just never able to achieve, and I finally got the hang of it. This comes with a lot of practice. I mean, I've been doing this for every bit of a year, so definitely something that takes time. First of all, I would like to thank Jackie Ortiz. She honestly is just my idol when it comes to rooting reborns. The only difference between my rooting and her rooting is the needles that we use. I don't mono root like she does, but that's okay. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just that my babies have usually 2 to 3 hairs per hole. Hers have specifically 1, and I love her work. But that's what makes every artist different. When you look at a baby, you can tell who made that baby. Like, oh, that's Jackie's look, or oh, that's Jacqueline Kramer's work, that's Sylvia Creation, so on and so forth. Excuse me, I really just wanted to do this video to show you guys kind of how I'm doing this. First and foremost, it is mostly important to me anyways, that you draw your pattern before you start rooting. Because it helps you, it's a great guide to what you're trying to do. And for me, someone like me, I get so caught up in one direction that I'll be rooting upward this way and the whole head will be like that. So then it looks super funny. I actually did that one time. I had to pull a lot of hair out and reroot those spots, but excuse me. Anyways, so as you can see, I've kind of got the pattern drawn on where I want it. And this is not permanent. It doesn't have to stay permanent. All this is Prismacolor pencil. I used a Genesis thinning medium to thin down the, or to texture the reborn skin so that the pencil would take better. And I've really just been following that. And I obviously, you can see right here that I've been rooting it in sections. So what I'll do is I'll take a line, I'll root a line of hair in the direction that I need it to go. And then I will just fill that spot in, and it honestly makes time go so much faster for me anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in this little spot right here so you guys can see kind of how I'm doing this. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit. The way you hold your needle and the way you know, lay it down is extremely important to get the look you're trying to achieve. I learned that from Jackie also. You have got to lay the needle as flat as you can to directionally root the hair. Because if you root the hair like this, the hair is going to stick out. And you do not want that, because then all the hairs will be sticking out and it'll just look like an Einstein baby or something. So, how you're going to want to do this, and this is just how I picked up on videos that I've seen on how to do this. You gotta lay it as flat as you can. This is a 42 gauge 3-barb needle. I don't even know that you guys can see those barbs. Yeah, you can right there. So 2 and 3. 3 barbs. I get them from Irresistibles usually. And this is just a little mushroom rooting tool. I got it from eBay. Very easy to use. And then I'm using Delta Dawn Premium Mohair, which, can I just say, I absolutely love. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start filling this in. So I lay my needle down as much as I can. I'm hoping that's focused. Okay. So I first of all take the hair, my lock of hair. Don't get too much, don't get too little. And then you're gonna take it in the middle and twist to get this loop. That is a technique I learned from custombaby.com here on YouTube. She's amazing also. I still cannot figure out how to do the eyebrows like she does. She roots them and they're just absolutely amazing, but I paint the eyebrows. I prefer to paint it anyways. So you're going to want to lay your needle as flat as you possibly can, and don't hold too tight on your hair. because once you pull away, it's going to pull those hairs back out with it, and then your lock is going to get tangled. So just kind of lay it as flat as you possibly can, and then you're going to see all the hairs that pull out with it. Very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling this in, and then I'm going to end this video, you guys, and I'm hoping you all learn from it, enjoy it, and share the heck out of it. Also, you want to make sure you follow those lines that you drew. That's the most important part of this, because otherwise you're just going to have one direction hair. It's going to look funny. So you can see how I'm kind of changing direction as I'm doing this. You got to do that. It's highly important. And another thing I wanted to mention was bald spots. I know that some people don't like them. Jackie does specific lines with her baby's hair when she roots, and I love it about it. But I don't. As you can see, I'm kind of just rooting in random spots. Babies are going to have bald spots. So I just try to keep that in mind when I am rooting, that they're going to be bald spots on a baby's head, and, you know, it's just going to add to the realism of this baby's head. And I will try to... I always post pictures, work in progress pictures, any kind of pictures I have of my babies on my Facebook page, Ariana's Little Blessings Nursery, and you guys can always go visit that page, like that page. I tend to go live there a lot, so you guys can actually watch me work live, so you can see what I am doing. I'm a very honest person, honest artist. I'm never going to gyp somebody, ever. Alright. I am not open to customs at the moment. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about that. I'm not going to be open to customs until August. I'm still taking orders. It's just that those babies will not be started until mid to late August. I have a lot on my work table, even now. And these past few days I've just been doing a lot, so. But I do appreciate all my customers' understanding and their kindness and all that good stuff. I do have very great customers, I will say that. And another thing that helped me succeed the swirl part of the reborn rooting, looking at other people's pictures. I mean, those pictures are there for a reason, you guys, not just to show off that artist's work, but to help guide you. So if you can kind of draw a pattern, like how you want the swirl, you follow those lines. Draw as many lines as you need to. I mean, they're going to erase eventually with brushing the hair, watering it down, all that good stuff. So, you know, draw as much as you need to. Do whatever you need to do to help yourself succeed at doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm gonna have to do a video one day on rooting a swirl, just for your guys' sake, to help you. Most of the time I don't do a closed swirl like this. There'll be quite a bit of space left in the middle, but this baby, I just felt I wanted him to have a full head of hair, so that's what I did. Rooted him a full-on head of hair. Brushing it is also a very important part, but that's also why you directionally root the hair, so that you know which way to brush it. So when you get a doll and it's got directionally rooted hair, make sure you take care of it, guys, because the better care you take of it, the longer it's going to last, the better it's going to continue to look, you know? I mean, that's anything in life. a car, a house, electronics, anything. So just keep that in mind. Also, you're going to make your artist very happy when they see pictures and your baby's hair looks like the day it left your home. So I know that for me as an artist, it's very frustrating to look at a doll that you've done previously and see that it's not been taken care of, the hair's not brushed. It's kind of like a smack in the face. You spend all those hours, all that time. I mean, this right here has taken me every bit of 6 hours to do. I've done it in 3 2-hour increments. So, alright, so now that that's filled in, I'm just kind of going to take it. Actually, let me just fill in just this little bit. And you got to make sure you're going the right direction. Obviously, you don't want to go the wrong. And so now, this baby's head is halfway finished when it comes to being rooted. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of spray it down real quick. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out so you guys can see this. And I'm just going to kind of brush it so I can cut just a little length off of it. And this is by no means how his hair will permanently be cut, but and even right now you can see how many holes and stuff there are. There's bald spots. That's just the realism part of it, I think. And every artist is different. Every artist does their own different things. They learn their own techniques, and that's what some people don't understand when they first start out reborning. They're like, ooh, I want to do this just like she did. It's not always going to be just like somebody did. Do you guys think that when I started I was like, ooh, I want my work to look just like Jackie Ortiz's? It's never going to, because I'm not Jackie Ortiz. I'm not Jacqueline Kramer. You know, I mean, I'm Ariana. I do my work the way I do my work. Alright. So anywho, it's very important how you brush it. Helps when it's kind of wetted down a little bit. And get that swirl. And this does take me just a minute because I like to perfect the look. But like I said, rooting hair is definitely a very tedious part in the reborn process, and it does take a lot of practice, guys. So so that's the back of the head so far. So we still have to go on the sides and the top. So there's really not much left to do at this point. I'll probably have maybe another 4 hours into his head, but I just wanted to show you guys that so you guys could get the feel of what rooting was like. And I hope that this video helps you guys. Subscribe to my channel, share my channel videos, like my page on Facebook. It's under Ariana's Little Blessings Nursery, same as my YouTube. Again, I love all my fans. I hope this helps. I love you guys. Bye-bye.